name is SENIAC, and welcome back to another episode of Cabin Crew Simulator here on Roblox. And I don't know if you can tell right now, but I've just woken up and I've gone to check Discord like I'm doing every day at the moment right now, waiting for the developers to ping us to say that the update has come out. But no, in today, I woke up with a different kind of ping, that the developers have just leaked more information about this new update. Guys, I know what is going on right now. Literally, I did my video yesterday on the fact that the developers are bringing vehicles to the game, and I woke up today and there's another leak. Yo, developers, if you're watching this right now, you need to stop releasing leaks and release the update. We are all waiting right now, you damn fools. But guys, this is actually a pretty interesting one. Now, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this is the last leak, and the next time we hear from the developers, it's going to be the update. This dude's in front of me right now. Hello. Hello, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? So what is this new leak then? Well, it's actually quite interesting. It's not the biggest feature coming to the game right now. There's some huge stuff coming to this next update. But this one is so good of a detail. It's going to be kind of slightly underrated. Now, not only have they posted this, but I've also found some secret information on Twitter as well that I'm going to show you guys that will give us a little bit more information on the actual update. Detective SENIAC is in the house. So, to explain it, I've got to create a flight because I need to be on a flight to show you what is going on. So, while I set the flight up right now, guys, if you're hyped for the update, if you just want the developers to release the update right now, you damn fools, then smash that like button down below. Leave a comment saying, devs, hurry up! And I'm sure they'll see it, guys, because, you know, they watch your boys' videos, and I'm sure they will then drop the update. They better drop it. They better freaking drop it right now. Anyway, we're going to create a new flight, and I'm feeling we go small. Guys, apparently in the new update as well, they're going to be fixing the livery numbers so we can see how many people have got the Fool's Air livery on the ERJ145. But I'm going to use this. I am going to use this, and we're going to fly to, let's fly to Honolulu, something a little bit different. Select this all, create it, and we'll get the flight all kind of set up, and we'll go to our destination. I won't do any disasters. We'll keep it nice and simple. So your boys spawning at gate 8. Now, you may be wondering, what is this new leak? What is this new information? What's the secret thing you boys found on Twitter right now? Well, I'm going to show you right now, boys. So, when we now spawn planes, we learned yesterday that we're going to be able to get into a vehicle and skadoodle all the way to the gate, which will be perfect in moments like this, where I'm going to gate 8, so I can zoom along a little bit quicker. But as I'm coming in right now, you can see all these planes. All these planes right now are people who are also about to get on their flight. Now, it's only really in the first place in Roblox here, there's a plane taking off right now, the big A380. There's only really in Roblox here where there's planes like this, it feels busy. As soon as you fly to a different airport, sometimes, and I say sometimes, it's like 99% of the time, you're there on your own. And you see nobody, you see no other planes. And the developers have just dropped this. It's such a good detail. It's kind of going to be underrated, but it's going to make the game feel so much more immersive. And on Discord, they've posted this. Another cool feature coming in Cabin Crew Simulator major update, which is coming very soon. Decoration planes, which are static. Now, we'll get on to that in just a moment. Parked at gates will be visible at all airports, which can be enabled or disabled in settings. Now, what they mean is, when you fly to a destination or if you're in an airport, if there's nobody at the gate, so there's no kind of other person creating their own flight. Hold on, the captain's here. Hold on.
We're expecting a smooth flight today, so the seatbelt signs off for most of the flight. Thanks for flying with us, and once again, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much, Captain. Thank you very much. So yeah, in this update, these are planes that spawn there. So basically, when you go to an airport, if there's a gate and no one's using it, the game will automatically generate a plane in the gate, which would make the airport feel a little bit more alive. Now, to kind of understand how that's going to work is, you can see right now, I've got a plane over here, the big plane's coming in over there. There was a couple of planes here, but it looks like they've now just disappeared or people have left the game. But basically, I'll be in my airport right now, and there'll be a plane, hopefully at every single gate. and it will only disappear when a new person comes in and creates their own flight. It's a way to make the game feel more immersive. Now, you only get this feeling slightly when you're at the Robloxy airport like I am right now. But if I fly to somewhere random, if I fly to Sydney, Australia, not many people have their airport unlocked because it's the last one you get. It's quite expensive. Now, if I fly there right now, 99.9% of the time, I'll be the only person there, and I kind of feel a little bit lonely. So it's a kind of a fun little way to kind of, you know, make the airports and the game feel a little bit more immersive, feel like there's more going on than there actually is. And like I said, it's a simple and basic feature. It kind of feels like how the AI are now going to greet the passengers in the new update, how the AI are now going to do the safety demonstration. It's probably something that we don't need. It's just a visual kind of thing, but it makes a huge difference. This is Cabin Crew Simulator, and we have to simulate everything that revolves around being on a plane, being at an airport. This game is slowly becoming so immersive right now. And like I said, you might feel like this is a simple and weak little feature, but it's gonna, I promise you right now, it's gonna make a huge difference. And I like the fact that they say in the post as well that it can be turned on and off in the settings. So if you're like on a low-end device, if you're on a device that kind of struggles to render in a bunch of graphics, you can turn it off. You know, it doesn't need to be there, but your boy will have it on. Now, what I'm more interested in is the liveries of these planes. If I'm not mistaken, the background there looks like a United Airlines. I could be mistaken. There's the Anna here right now, and the Hawaiian one. And there is another Hawaiian one in the background as well. I'm not quite sure what airport this is. It says Hawaii. Does it mean it's Honolulu? I can't remember what Honolulu looks like in the game. But I want to know, how do they get these? Are they automatically generated from the marketplace? Are they deliveries that we create? Are they fixed liveries for the destination? Well, guess what, boys? I found some leaked information on Twitter, which I'll share in just a moment. Right, let's get this plane in the sky. Let's get this plane in the sky right now. You sit upright, you damn fool. You put your seatbelt on right now. Close these overhead lockers. Shut this door right now. Close this door right now. We are all good to go. And we are going to skip the taxiing. I'm going to sit down in my chair. There's nothing else to do, is there? Have I missed something? I bet you I've missed one passenger. Oh no, overhead lockers! What a damn fool! What a damn fool! What a damn fool! Now, I'm going to fly to Honolulu, obviously. And there could be a big, high percentage chance that no one else is going to be there, because there's so many destinations and the server size is very, very small. I think there's more destinations than players could be in the game, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a high chance that no one's going to be there. So having these auto-generated planes at gates is going to make the place feel a little bit more alive, a little bit more busier, a little bit more immersive. Like a real simulator, like there's actual other planes and companies there. I wonder if they'll also generate kind of fake passengers sitting and waiting at the gates to make the inside terminals feel a little bit more busier. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? That would be kind of interesting. So while the plane gets into the air then, once you get into the air, and once the captain's made his announcement, I'll show you the sneaky little bit of detective work your boy's done.
We have reached
it's
our
pretty good. I'm just too good. I'm just too good.
In-flight service shortly. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Thank you very much on our Fool's Airline. So on Twitter, right? Hold on, let me pull it up right now. As usual, the Hold on! Hold on! Get that baby out of the plane! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So on Twitter right now, as usual, the developers post the same way that they post in Discord when the update's coming out. Another Call for Future, we're just seeing pretty much this right now. We got the image. It looks pretty good. But what I'm most interested about right now is the replies. Now, someone says right now, a Candy right now says, once I activate it, all the planes will appear with your personalized libraries, or am I wrong? Which is quite a good thing. They're basically saying, will the planes spawn with the liveries that we create? Will they come from the marketplace? It's a good question. And you can see just underneath me right now, I don't know whether it's bigger to kind of view it this way, but they say in their reply, there are airplanes that act as decoration. Oh, these are airplanes that act as decoration. So like I said, they're just auto-generated just to fill the gaps. for the airport decoration for airports to make them feel more alive, which is exactly what I've just said. The liveries that you'll see will usually be airlines that actually fly to the destinations. Now that's huge. That's really huge. So there is a little bit of logic in this. There is a little bit of logic that the developers are throwing in here. So if you go to, for example, I don't know, let's say France, you're more likely to see the Air France plane there than, say, for example, in, I don't know, Honolulu? You know what I mean? That makes sense in the screenshot where we're seeing a lot of Hawaiian Airlines planes in that screenshot. So that's got to be Honolulu, that destination, right? It has to be Honolulu. Now that kind of makes me sad because being British, I would love nothing more than to see a bunch of British Airways planes. But then you got to think, where do British Airways fly to? Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to see them, because if British Airways, for example, flies to New York, there's a possibility I could see a British Airways plane in New York. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. That is going to be kind of cool. I like the idea of that. I do like the idea of that, how we have localized planes that actually fly to destinations. I'm quite excited to see that. So, guys, I want to know right now in the comment section, with the fact that we can now have these planes generate at the gate, and the liveries will be the planes that usually fly to those destinations. Out of all the destinations in the game right now, which one are you most excited to see? What plane company, what airline are you excited to see at what destination? I would like to see a British Airways, but at the same time, I feel like I need a few kind of European airports added into the game, a few additional, baby. We need London Heathrow or something like that. But I mean, I don't know if I can't remember if Ryanair flies to Heathrow. It flies to Gatwick and Luton, doesn't it? Or Stansted. I can't remember which one. I think it was Stansted, Gatwick. I'm not sure if no, Luton, Stansted. I'm not sure if it flies to Gatwick. I can't remember. East Midlands and Birmingham. We've got Ryanair. You know what I mean? Developers, we need a UK based airport for your boy. Add a UK based airport for your boy right now, so I can see some UK based airlines. Oh, it would be so good, wouldn't it? It would be so good. Guys, if they were to add a destination in the UK right now, what destination would you want them? The obvious one is Heathrow, isn't it? It's the biggest.
We started our initial descent and we'll be landing
But it would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Thanks for flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank
you. Right, collecting all the trash right now. But then again, with London Heathrow being one of the busiest airports in the world right now, I'm surprised we don't have that airport in the game. I'm so surprised we don't have the airport in the game. Right, there we go. All done.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
So when we actually arrive at our destination, we're going to see how busy the airport's going to be, and it's going to give us an idea of what this update's going to do for us. It's going to give us an idea of what this update's going to do for us, and it makes me low-key kind of excited. So we're getting ready to land right now, and I'm sure I'm probably going to be the only person at Honolulu right now. So just having, again, like I said, it's such a small detail, but it makes a huge difference. It's going to make the airports feel so much more immersive. So we're coming in right now. Honolulu, baby. Honolulu. And wait for the airport to generate. There's the ATC tower. This has definitely got to be the one that was in that screenshot, hasn't it? It has to be. It looks like I am the only person here. So just imagine landing right now. You can see all the planes at the gates right now. How cool would that be? But then you also know, oh, hold on, that gate's empty. Oh, that's my gate. You actually know where you've got to go then, don't you? You're actually going to then be able to figure out which one you are going to be spawning at or kind of taxiing to. So very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So we'll skip the taxi anyway and we'll go to the gate just so we can see around and how it's going to feel. Now, I wonder, like, what planes they will spawn. Like, will it be completely random, or will they try and, like, spawn a little bit of everything? What if I, like, landed and I'm in this small plane, and every gate is an A380? Could you imagine that? That would actually be quite funny. That would actually be quite funny. But anyway, boys, we are now waiting for the jetway to connect to the plane so I can open the door and I can then skedoodle out of here, get my cash, get my money, and get out of here, baby. I open everything right now. It's all now open. We are then going to run out. Whoa, I nearly got a perfect 5-star flight, but I got incorrect passenger interaction. But yeah, it's going to be so good. And look at how big these terminals are as well. Vehicles are going to be so damn good. Oh, yeah. So we'll end it here anyway, boys. I'm hoping this is the last video I make of these leaks, because they need to drop the freaking update. This is probably going to be the most anticipated update to date. So developers, stop releasing leaks. Release the goddamn update. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.